The Clever Fox and the Lazy Bear. Once upon a time, in a peaceful forest, there lived two very different animals, a clever fox named Freya and a lazy bear named Bertie. Freya was smart and always eager to learn new things, while Bertie loved to sleep and didn't care much for hard work. One day, Freya and Bertie came across a large patch of land filled with rich, dark soil. Freya had a wonderful idea. "Bertie," she said, "if we plant some seeds here, we can grow all kinds of delicious food to eat." Bertie scratched his head and yawned. "But that sounds like a lot of work," he grumbled. Freya smiled. "Don't worry, Bertie, we can work together. I'll take the top half of whatever grows, and you can have the bottom half." Bertie thought this sounded like a good idea, because he imagined there would be very little work for him. So Freya planted potatoes, and over the weeks she watered them, cared for them, and watched them grow. When it was finally time to harvest, Bertie was excited. But when they pulled the potatoes out of the ground, Bertie found himself with a pile of roots, while Freya took the delicious potato tops. Bertie was disappointed, but learned his lesson. Next time, he told Freya, "This time, I'll take the top half." Freya nodded, and this time, she planted corn. Once again, she worked hard to tend to the crops, while Bertie snoozed in the shade. When the corn was ready, Freya picked the golden tops, filled with juicy kernels, and left Bertie with only the empty stalks. Bertie was heartbroken, realizing he'd been lazy and only ended up with nothing each time. From that day on, Bertie decided to work alongside Freya, planting, watering, and caring for the crops. Together, they grew a beautiful garden of fruits and vegetables, sharing both the work and the reward. And so, Bertie learned that hard work and teamwork were just as valuable as a clever idea. They lived happily in the forest, with more food than they could ever eat. And whenever animals in the forest asked how they grew so much food, Freya would say with a wink, "Always know what you're planting, and always be willing to lend a paw." The end.